Good evening, my Real News Midday TV family. Welcome back to the channel for another news update. And in the news this evening, Mandeville licensed firearm holder charged for double murder. The licensed firearm holder, accused of killing 2 women and wounding 3 others on the weekend, was a short while ago charged with murder by the police. Charged is 50-year-old Patrick Thompson, a telephone engineer technician and a resident of Levy Lane in Mandeville. He has been charged with 2 counts of murder and 3 counts of wounding with intent. A police source confirmed that the charges were formally laid shortly before 4 p.m. Thompson is also likely to be charged with other offenses. The accused was on Wednesday interviewed in a question and answer session by detectives assigned to the Area 3 Major Investigations Division. In the incident, 5 people were shot during a dispute at a candlelight vigil stemming from a motor vehicle collision on Nashville Road off Levy Lane in Mandeville. Police and relatives named the deceased as a 35-year-old Aldine Dixon, a resident of Colleyville District in northeast Manchester, and a 42-year-old Stacey Mulgrave, a resident of Barnstable District near Mandeville. Police said the incident occurred near midnight after the licensed firearm holder parked his car in an open lot that is next to his house. Police said the lot separates the man's house from the house where the candlelight vigil was being hosted. The man reportedly saw his car being hit by another vehicle, leading to an argument and a confrontation. It is further alleged that the firearm holder opened fire. When the smoke cleared, 5 people were found shot. The gunshot victims were taken to hospital, where the 2 women succumbed and the 2 others admitted for treatment. A 12-year-old boy, who was reportedly also injured during the shooting, was treated and released from hospital. The licensed firearm holder reportedly turned himself in at the Mandeville police station. Orakabeza Primary School destroyed by fire. The government is searching for a space to accommodate the students and the staff of the Orakabeza Primary School in St. Mary after sections of the building were destroyed in a fire Wednesday night. This is so bad for the students, teachers, and the staff, Member of Parliament for St. Mary Western, Robert Montague, lamented in a statement on Thursday. Some 600 students attended the institution, along with 32 members of staff, to include academic and auxiliary. Reports are that Jamaica Fire Brigade units from St. Mary and Ocherios responded to the fire at 11:22 p.m. According to Assistant Commissioner in charge of Area 2, Julian Davis Buckle, the fire destroyed 3 boardrooms at the rear of the premises used as the public education and reading room. The cause of the fire is not yet known, but Davis Buckle estimated the extent of the lost content at $5 million. In the meantime, Montague indicated that the Ministry of Education was sorting locations and the bus routes so learning could continue with as little disruption as possible. According to Montague, plans had been in motion for major improvements to the schoolroom before the blaze. The MP said just a week earlier at a workers' meeting, he had produced a letter of commitment detailing the plans, which include a canteen, staff room, sewage disposal, and the classrooms. The board chairman had already gotten a letter detailing the improvements that were to be done in 2025. The government would have almost been rebuilding the school, so it is unfortunate. I have had the discussion with the Prime Minister, and he is going to bring that forward to get the things going as quickly as possible once all approvals are made, he added. The whole community and the town have suffered a great loss. We are so sorry for this, but the children, parents, teachers, and the staff will not be left alone in this disaster, he vowed. I am happy, however, that so far there is no reported loss of life or injury. I give thanks to God for that. Medical doctor found dead at UHWI, colleagues in mourning. Medical practitioners at the University Hospital of the West Indies in St. Andrew are mourning the death of a colleague whose body was found at a premises on the compound of the institution this morning. The police's information arm, the Constabulary Communications Network, identified the deceased as 29-year-old Dr. Mark Anthony Williams late this afternoon. Williams was found dead at the doctor's quarters shortly after 10 a.m., the police said. No further details regarding the death were provided. Reports indicated that Williams was found inside his vehicle. In a statement this afternoon, the UHWI confirmed the passing of a medical doctor affiliated with the institution, noting that the matter is under investigation and that the hospital cannot provide a further comment. Out of respect for the privacy of the deceased family and friends, we are not at liberty to discuss any further details publicly, the hospital's statement read. We ask for sensitivity and understanding as we allow the necessary processes to take place. However, this afternoon, colleagues identified the deceased doctor and assured that he had graduated with their batch from medical school in 2020. I feel shocked, devastated. I've never experienced anything like this, where a colleague, someone I used to work with, just dies so suddenly, said a doctor who spent much of the afternoon trying to gather more details about the incident. People are shocked and we still need to know the details, the doctor added. Pre-dawn corporate area and rural operations yield guns and ammo. Live rounds seized inside the parking lot of the Manor Center shopping mall in Constant Spring and the loaded firearms seized along Red Hills Road are the successes coming out of the pre-dawn operation conducted by the security forces in St. Andrew yesterday. The joint police-military exercises, which got underway in the wee hours of the morning and which were the second series of operational activities so far this month in the St. Andrew North Police Division, took place in the areas overseen by the Grand Span and the Constant Spring police stations. On February 12, a similar operation was conducted in Akiwag, where 30 persons were apprehended and processed. The police said 9.38 rounds were seized in the Manor Center parking lot yesterday. Earlier in the morning, the security team seized a TP9 Canic 9mm pistol with a serial number affixed and a magazine containing 11 9mm rounds. No one was arrested in either operation. The police said yesterday that several suspects were picked up during the operations and processed. Acting Superintendent of Police Randy Sweeney, commander of the St. Andrew North Police Division, told the news that the strategic operational outings were part of efforts to reduce the crime and the violence. We want to reassure members of the public that we are committed to reducing criminality. We are relentless in our pursuit of criminal suspects and wrongdoers who will not be allowed to be comfortable in this division, Sweeney said of the pre-dawn operations that have taken place so far this month. He also sought to assure law-abiding residents who may have felt inconvenienced, some by the sounds of helicopters floating over homes, that the process was simply to have a controlled space to weed out the criminals. We continue to seek their support and urge them to share information about crimes in their communities and the suspects involved by calling the Constant Spring Police Station at 876-924-1421 or Crime Stop at 311, said the divisional head. The police in the St. Elizabeth Police Division had similar success yesterday in removing 3 illegal firearms and 38 rounds of ammunition from the streets. 6 persons, including a female, were arrested after the targeted pre-dawn operation in Warminster, Nain in St. Elizabeth. Superintendent Coleridge Minto, commanding officer for the St. Elizabeth Police Division, said the weapons were found during the search of several properties. At this particular location, a thorough search was done of the building. A 9mm pistol was found in one of the rooms. A number of 12-gauge cartridges were also found in a stove inside the house. A further search of this area yielded an Uzi submachine gun that was found under a tree. The intelligence led us to some adjoining premises where a shotgun was found in the perimeter of one of the premises, Minto said via video recording. Minto indicated that the individuals arrested surrendered peacefully to the police. Up to February 8 this year, the police have seized 84 illegal firearms, including 9 rifles, 1 submachine gun, a shotgun, 58 pistols, 12 revolvers, and 3 homemade firearms. For the similar period in 2024, 93 firearms were seized, while 138 were recovered in 2023 and 108 in 2022. Ammunition seizures as at February 8, 2025 amounted to 1,474. For the corresponding period in 2024, seizures were made of 1,270 assorted rounds. In 2023, the securities recovered 1,030 assorted rounds. A year earlier, 1,885 were seized, and in 2021, another 1,312 were seized. Thank you everyone for watching. See you tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. for another news update.